Okay, so I'm going to try and show you the problems we have with this V-shaped image. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the layout for the iPhone 8, so that works fine on this. If we change the profile, it'll take a little bit of time, there's a lot of screens in the app. You'll see that cuts away and slowly becomes worse and worse for much larger devices. You can see up there. And by the time we get to small devices, we can't even see the buttons at all. Now, this is because this face is fixed in size, and so to get the effect of the orange and the correct angle of this, we're sort of stuck because it's a very fixed design for iOS, not for iOS 8, for the iPhone 8. So if we go back to here. So to do this, I've obviously said to center the picture. So what you would do in these scenarios is we might then say, okay, well, we would like, this is currently taking up maybe 70% of the screen. So we'd like to say, okay, fine, always use 70% of the screen and leave 30 for here. So if you just bear in mind, I'm just going to pause the video and do that. Okay, so now what I've said here, as you can see, basically I've said the height should be 0.7 of the full screen. Now on this, we could probably get the bottom of the image to appear on that. We could then move these down. The only problem we've got is that these buttons here, they don't know, they can't see the image. They can only see the square upon which this goes into. So now we need to make the image fit the square. So I can say, well, that fine should just be maybe 10 pixels above the square. So currently we've got it centered in there. So what I'd say maybe is I could scale to fill, but this is going to distort it. So as we get to iPad, it's going to squish the lines. So that you're going to get blurring and also the angle, because basically we're switching it out. We can say aspect fill, which will get this, but this then going to knock it out of here. It then goes out, you basically clip it to bounds, and we're going to cut it off. I'm not really sure what the solution is, because let's go back to iPhone 8. Because this specific design, the way that the angle comes in and the proportions you need only really works on one screen type. I don't know, and I mean, I'm happy to take suggestions. I don't know how to get this look and fit across screens that may be wider, in which case I'm not sure how the angle should run, because if we have a wider screen, is it going to cut up to there, and how to do it on much smaller screens where everything's clumping in and stuff like that. I don't know where to place things. Now, we've got maybe 6 or 7 devices on iOS, but I need a solution that just works across any number of devices, because when we get onto Android, you can't even preview it. You just have to know your solution works. So yeah, I need to make you that, because I don't actually have I don't know how you envisage this working. I'm going to need some mock-ups, and the problem we've got is we can't change any of the images. We have to use the same images for the design. We can't swap in one's ins and out. You might be able to get away with it in iOS, but we don't even know in Android. So we can only use the same images across all devices, all platforms, because we don't know what we won't be able to see and test it. So we don't know what the outcome will be. So I need a solution that works for that. So I need you to have a think about that for me. Currently, really, I can only design to the iPhone 8 until I have a solution.